TJ Weber, Nick Yale, Brews on the Balcony.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into this edition of Brews on the Balcony as part of the TJ Weber Show podcast. I'm not live. I'm used to saying that on the football show. I'm recording from the St. Louis, Missouri studios. We got all the boys in the house here. We got the great Nick Tolley from St. Louis, Missouri, and we got the great Nick Yale from Dallas, Texas. He couldn't take the time to drive to his fantastic studio where they have a multi-million-dollar company. He's on headphones right now in his shitty-ass apartment. Your apartment's not shitty, but setup kind
of. Not a shitty ass apartment, just low. I was out doing other things today, so didn't get a chance to get over to the house. But I'm here, TJ, and we're rolling. I have a microphone. I just don't have the right cord for it. So
that's great. Great to hear.
The audio is not going to be as good as it normally would be.
That's quite all right. Tolly, how are you doing, sir? How's your week going so far here in June?
It's going great so far, TJ. How's yours been?
Oh, it's good. We're getting back on it. As you boys can see, a little difference going on in the studios.
A
little upgrade. We did a lot of work. You don't see this side of it, but I got a lot of framed pictures. Everything looks clean and nice, and we're acting serious on this thing, and we're hoping now that we're consistent, now that we're moved in, got everything set up, got the cameras going, got the mics, got the drop. I mean, we're ready to rock and roll.
Studio.
This is a real studio. I mean, when we first started the TJ Weber Show back up again with me and Nick, it was me shooting the thing on a potato, and I'm choppy, and it's just a big red wall behind me. And now you got some cool production here. So
yeah, no, it looks good. It looks nice, and I like the wood wallpaper you got behind the Detroit Lions stuff. It looks legit. Did you get a haircut too, TJ?
I got a little cut. What do you think here? So, this is you'll like this story here. Hold on. Look at that cut, by the way. Not bad.
Nice.
Mine's long. Mine's the longest.
Yeah, you gotta get the fade going on, Nick. Get the fade going on. Let me tell you what happened though. I wasn't even going to talk about this. This is what I love about this show. It just you talked about haircut, and I got a story for you. Let me ask you boys first. Have you ever had a bad haircut in your life recently? Not like when you were a kid. Everybody has a bad haircut when they're a kid. No offense, Great Clips, you guys suck ass. But, have you had one in the last 5 years?
No, my barbers have been good the past couple of years. So I have not had a bad haircut. I don't know if I've ever had a bad haircut, TJ, because when I was younger, I got buzz cut, and those are pretty hard to screw up. So I can't say that I've had a bad haircut before. Yeah, I mean, Tolly, I'll ask you. Have you had a bad haircut lately?
I don't think in the last 5 years. We've kind of been going, I don't know if you still go to the same place, but we were going to the same place there for at least a while here recently.
So I got a story for you.
Probably 7 years ago, I definitely had a bad haircut.
Yes, so shout out to Katie. Tolly and I both go to Katie. No free ads, but Lady Jane's Haircuts in Sunset Hills in St. Louis, Missouri area. Does a great job. Great job. So I've never strayed from Katie in quite a while. Funny story, Big Web also goes to Katie. So, I mean, it's just a whole deal. The whole football show, besides Nick, basically goes there. We got to get Zook on board. But here's how, and funny story, Nick, Katie didn't know she cut me and my dad's hair both. It just happened to happen that way. I walked in one day, got a haircut, and she heard my voice. She goes, "Oh, my God, Tony Weber." And I was like, "Nope, TJ Weber." She's like, "Holy shit, are you Tony's son?" I go, "Yep." And that's wild. And yeah, just funny how that works. Anyway, it's not part of the story. So I went to this new lady. We moved to a new location, new house. And I said, Nick, it's 25 minutes away from my house. I'd love to find a local gal or gentleman. I enjoy a gentleman every once in a while. And, 5 minutes from home be perfect. And what the case was, I walked into this place, and this lady goes, $15 for a haircut. And I said, Nick, I don't like this. $15 should have been a red flag right away.
That's a red flag.
I walked right in there. And she goes, I sit down, and the average age of the gentleman that she's cutting hair, 67 years old, also a bad tell. So I walk in there, and I'm a little nervous, I mean, these flowing locks, it takes time to craft this beauty sometimes. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, well, give me a little fade, you know what I mean? She goes, and I said, I want a 1, because that's what Katie does, my normal gal. Give me a 1 up to a 3, and then scissor cut the top, and it looks good, right? Okay. So she's like, okay, I got you. I know what you're doing. And she taps me on the shoulder as she turns me around. She goes, Don't worry, I do this all the time. Don't be nervous. I'm like, okay, she's a pro. Well, she's a pro. She knows what she's doing. She's going to give me a nice fade. $15, don't love that. $5 beard trim, don't love that. Should be more expensive. So I said, okay, maybe it's a hell of a deal. It's 5 minutes from my house. Here we go. She takes out the blade, and the one, Nick, it's too high. She goes up fucking halfway up my head. And she starts doing like roller coaster shit. I go, whoa, there's not no roller coaster shit. What are we doing with the one here? And it's kind of that fear when I'm staring straight ahead at the rest of the patrons there to see if there's any reaction. And I give a little look to my right. I can't see the mirror yet. I give a little look out of my peripherals, and I go, that don't look good. She fucked something up. This is bad news bears. But then my mind said, you know what? You worry about a lot. Let's trust the lady. She does this on a daily basis. She's locked in here. She's going to do a good job. I give her another 3 minutes. I peer over 3 minutes later. Yeah, still not looking good. You missed this part. It's not even here, Gladys. You got to get down there. Let her go. It's too late now. She's fucking buzzed the thing. Here we go. Nick, this thing, she got done with me. And I go, God, just please let me just get past this. I'll never stray from Katie again. Katie, a spectacular job every single time. I just wanted to be a little closer to home this time. She turns me around, this Gladys lady. And Nick, I mean, it looked like when you're a fucking high school kid trying to get the lawn cut too quick so you can go hang out with your buddies. You just fucking run around and just whatever you got to do, bumps and shit, and you throw it in the garage. That's what my hair looked like. Like fucking
Nice.
brutal.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. So what'd you do? Did you still pay her the amount that she charged and then go somewhere else?
Yeah. Oh, beard trim, by the way. I go, you do beard trims? I always do beard trims. $5. I go, then, okay. Let her do that after she fucking destroyed my hair. So I'm like, go for it. Did a little beard trim. Nick, this is how she did a beard trim. She freeballed it. You know how they, like, the nice barbers go up there and they line you up. They take their time. No, she's like, She like kind of pecks a little peck, like the old bird peck. I'm like, you can't peck. You don't do that. She almost took a big chunk out of the main shot here, and I'm like, just get me the fuck out of here. It's bad. So I called Katie and I apologized. I just said, Katie, please have me back. Save me, Katie. This is fucking the worst haircut I've ever had in my life. I mean, I don't know what's happening here. Like, it was patches of hair, Nick. It looked terrible. And she fixed me up. She got us all lined up. She got the beard. The lady, by the way, at the other place, Gladys, did not fucking fade in the beard to the one.
Oh, no.
So it just looked like, boom, just like hair, like a hairline. And I come home and my wife's like, you look fucking terrible. I go, I know I do. And so we got to fix the next day. But Nick, I will never stray away from Lady Jane's and Katie and Sunset Hills.
You got to find a good barber. And if you have it has to be at least minimum $25.
Yes.
I mean, I even pay top dollar for my guys.
What's top dollar for you?
I'll let you guess.
$100? You're a $100 haircut guy?
No, 60, 75 on Sundays because he comes in on Sundays. And when he doesn't work, if I need him on Sundays to get in there.
Is his name like Rocco? I feel like barbers, like the good barbers, like if it's a male, they always have like cool ass names.
No,
like Rocco
I had
Steve.
Joe down at Sonny's Barbershop. If you ever need a good cut, go down to Joe. Krabby Joe's the goat.
Thank you for Krabby Joe paying for the sponsorship here on the show, by the way.
Yep. No, he gets free. Joe gets free shout outs. But I actually go to this guy. His name's Juan. And he used to cut at Sonny's Barbershop in St. Louis, but now he actually cuts down here. And so when I moved down to Dallas, I knew he was down here, and so I started going to him because he worked at the barbershop in St. Louis where I went to and does excellent work. So
wonderful. Tolly, Katie does a good job on your hair. Obviously, you're smart to not leave her like I did for a second.
Yeah. So the way I ended up with a bad haircut before her, though, was I would go to this barbershop. And it was always kind of just walk-ins only, and they had 4 or 5 people there, and I'd just take whoever was first available. Like, yeah, sure, I'll sit in your chair. Then this one lady just fucked it up. She could not have made a straight line if she tried, and I was just like, nope, never seen her again.
Yep.
So I always went to one person at that barbershop, and then that person moved to Lake of the Ozarks, and so I was like, I need a new barber now.
Yeah, you learn quick. So anyway, bad haircut, we got it fixed. It's all good, So, yeah, a little haircut story. But hair's looking good, Nick. I'm a fade guy now. I can pull it off with the beard. It looks good. Looks good.
Yeah, you joined me. I was the one that set the trend first. So
you set the trend for the entire country that's been doing it for years, right?
Yeah. So you copied me though.
Sure. No, I want to be like Nick. That's what I said. Always.
Says everyone all the time.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
wouldn't want to be like me, TJ?
a lot of people, including myself. This is the TJ Weber Show, Brews on the Balcony, episode 3 of The Return. I think we're doing one a month. We're hoping to up that ante now that we got the studio all set up. We're ready to rock. This is a big moment for St. Louisans here in 2024. Jayson Tatum getting his first NBA title. Now, I don't want to be one of those sports shows that like, oh, what do you think about Game 5? I have more thoughts on. I was a little disappointed because it was such a good series for Tatum. I'm happy for him as a St. Louis guy. Love it that he won it. I'm pumped up. I think he's going to win a few more, to be honest with you. But, Nick, a little cringe on the celebrations. He's been known on social media to be copying a lot of the greats, Kevin Garnett, Kobe. Anyway, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the cringe factor of J-Tay here?
Don't call him J-Tay. Yeah, definitely a little bit cringe. You got to support him because he's a St. Louis guy, cool for the Celtics to win. Friend of the program, Drew Hanlon, and gets one of his guys an NBA championship. And Matthew Tkachuk in the Stanley Cup, too. Hopefully the Panthers can get one. Two Chaminade guys, two St. Louis guys. It's definitely I think it's definitely cringe, though. I mean, I noticed, especially Kevin Garnett, anything possible. He said, like, we finally did it. Like, and then, he's doing the Kanye West. It's like, oh, man. The best moment was probably when he was lifting Deuce up, his son, up with the confetti, and the photographer gets the shot from behind. That's like, he was getting ribbed for trying to, get his moment in the spotlight there, get his finals moment, recreating all these, whether he's recreating or being a try-hard. And the one where he doesn't try is actually the probably one of the coolest moments, one of the coolest pictures from any NBA Finals, holding up his son there in the confetti. I think was definitely his moment, the one he was probably looking for. But definitely on a cringe scale, it's about a 9.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Tolly, did you see, what was the first one? It was the recreation of the Anything Is Possible by Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett first, yeah.
He said, we did it! And, like, it was the fact that he said it twice, exactly like Garnett did. And listen, I don't think he's, like, trying to, like, copy people. I think he just isn't. You know how certain superstars are just like good at like creating moments when they don't mean to. They're just really good with the media. They're really not saying Tatum isn't. It's just God, just like ugh. Like even as a St. Louis guy, I'm like I couldn't give him the benefit of the fact on that one. You know what I mean?
I think he's always been kind of that like corny cringe guy though.
Really? See what I don't think I've noticed it besides this.
He was that same way when he was in high school. I had to watch a lot of his high school games, and he was that exact same way.
See, I don't know. Like, I guess I never. He doesn't really talk to the media a ton that I've seen. As far as like, he's on a national stage, like NBA Finals, like everybody's paid attention to what he's doing. So I get where it's like more under a microscope, but it's like one after another. Like, come on, man. Like, it's the celebrations. Like, I understand, like, he wants to maybe, like, have that moment, like, what KG and Kobe and all them have had, but, like, you can't recreate the same thing. Steph Curry was another one, apparently.
Yep.
What did he say? Why not us? Or
no. Is like, what are they going to say now?
What are they going to say now? Yeah. I didn't know that was Curry.
The Kobe picture with the trophy, like holding the trophy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, yeah, there was, one or two. You're like, okay, maybe whatever, but like there were like 4 or 5. So yeah. Definitely not the greatest look for him. But nonetheless, cool. The Celtics won. Cool. A guy from St. Louis wins.
Yeah, I was very cool, and I'm pumped for him. I do think he'll win at least one more, maybe 2. I mean, that team is stacked for a while. Him and Jaylen Brown are just absolute, just insane together. I don't know. Celtics are gonna be good for a while, and they didn't even have a challenge the entire finals. I mean, it was like a bloodbath pretty much. So, good for him. I think we got to work on the celebrations next time, but he'll have another shot.
Maybe the night before, all he did was watch YouTube clips of guys winning for some motivation, and then that's just what came to him.
Could be it. Nick, what would your celebration be? Would you like flash your boobs or something?
I don't know. That's a good question. In the moment, I think you kind of blank at what what you're trying to do for a celebration. I wouldn't have anything pre-planned. I don't think.
Free the nip.
Yeah, free the nip. I agree. You win, you free the nip. That's fair. I don't know. What would you do? I mean, like, what would your? I mean, I guess you don't know. It's kind of like an emotion thing, but
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You're just whatever comes to you in the moment.
like if you would have scored like 3 points against me in basketball, that's basically a win for you because you got your ass kicked. But like, what would you have done if you scored 3 points? Like,
I'd just say suck it, TJ.
Clip that.
That's what I would say.
Nice. Yeah. That was a good game. If you guys want to watch that, it's on the Brews on the Balcony YouTube page. All the channels are gone except YouTube. I saved that one, so we got that on repeat.
That one, the video lives on, unfortunately. Is the Beer Mile still on there?
Beer Mile's on there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got some of the OG clips on there we'll have to bring back at some point and break it down. Nick ran the Beer Mile in, 34-degree weather and quit after
I think I only
one lap.
completed 2 laps. Yeah. No, I think I did
If
2.
that. Good times. Brews on the Balcony, year number 6. Are we going to count the hiatus, or is it kind of like one of those relationships where couples together for 4 years is broken up for a year, and then they're like, "Oh, we're back. We've been together 6 years." Like, have you though?
Yeah, no, I think it starts. It definitely starts anew. It's a TJ Weber show now. It's not Brews on the Balcony.
Oh my
anymore.
gosh! First time you've actually admitted that. That's unbelievable. It's my show.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's your show.
Clip that. This is fantastic. I just got so many things. I mean, this is what happened to you, Nick. I mean, this used to be like, who's better, Nick or TJ? Like, who's going to have the better slam this week? And now he's basically like sucking me off here. I mean, this is fantastic.
Definitely not sucking you off. But you can call it what you want.
By the way, speaking of, let's talk about sucking down some beers. Big Web sent me a picture of a bunch of beer prices at NFL games. I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if it's real, so this could be a real fun breakdown.
It is.
But it is real. Do we have sources? I mean, it's from NFL memes, which I don't really know what kind of sources they have. But
yeah, but there's been a lot of other accounts posting it and stuff. And the prices seem legit.
I mean, I don't know. Like, when I tell you the lowest, I think you're going to be shocked. Like, I was shocked. Nick, have you seen this list yet?
No, I have not.
Okay. So this basically was the price of a 16-ounce beer at every NFL stadium for next season. Nick, I'm going to ask you first how much the highest price beer is, and also what team has the highest price beer, 16 ounces in the NFL. So what would the price be, you think?
The price for a 16-ounce beer, I'm going to go $23.
Wow. Tali, you already saw this list, correct?
I did.
Okay. Well, I'll just keep you out of it then. Nick, the number's $14.67, so not as bad as you thought. Still pretty bad. What team do you think has that price?
Los Angeles Rams.
It's incorrect. It is the Philadelphia Eagles have a $14.67 beer. I'll go through the... Go ahead.
To me, it doesn't seem like that bad. I think $14 for a beer is like, I mean, it's expensive for sure. 16-ounce beer, though, I mean, I feel like that's just what prices are nowadays.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised, especially once we lived in like Vegas and stuff, getting obviously at like nightclubs and stuff, they upcharge you, but $23 like that. I mean, I'm actually surprised that that's the highest. I feel like that's like the average.
So let me ask you then, I mean, $14, it's crazy, but I like you're saying, it's not a shock. A lot of leagues have that price at least above 12. So now saying that's number one. It's $14.67 from the Philadelphia Eagles. There are 2 teams tied for the least. It is, well, first of all, before you name those 2 teams, your guess. What is your guess on the lowest price on the list?
Still for a 16-ounce beer?
Yes.
I'm going to go $9.
Okay, Tali already saw it. Nick, you're going to be shocked by this. Really shocked by this in a good way. $6.25.
Wow.
$6.25 for a 16-ounce beer.
I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hopefully the home team has cheap beer.
That's incorrect. One of the teams is in the NFC South. One of the teams is in the NFC North.
I'm going to go Carolina Panthers.
No, incorrect. It's the Atlanta Falcons. What about the NFC North?
Wow, okay.
Yes.
NFC North. So you're Detroit Lions?
Yeah, it's the Detroit Lions because we know how to fucking party.
Wow.
That's right.
They love cheap beer.
Big Web sent me this and goes, "Go Lions, baby." I said, "Yeah, that's just another reison to love the Lions." So that's why.
Have you been up to Ford Field?
Not yet.
Detroit?
Not yet. That's the plan. However, I might have to cut this. I don't know if we've announced it to everybody yet. Fuck it. It's going to be a while because Nick, my wife is pregnant again. We're expecting baby number 2. So there we go.
Yeah, I knew that already.
The audience didn't.
Congratulations, TJ.
Thank you, Tyler.
Congratulations, TJ.
Thank
That's
you.
what you're supposed to say.
I
But
might cut this part. I don't know for sure.
Yeah,
but
you probably should ask your wife before you decide
I
whether
will.
or not announce that you have a second child.
let me type this.
And
down
you are
here.
guys are going to find out, right? If
We-
it's a boy or girl.
We are finding this one out. Correct. Let's see. 21.
How are you
minutes.
doing the gender reveal? Are you like flying an airplane, dropping balloons, like
We're not doing. We're not
golf ball?
We're not gender reveal people. We're not doing that. We're just gonna kind of find out.
I think you should do it.
Yeah.
We gotta at least have a party or something. Come on now.
You just have a party for having a kid. Like, oh, congratulations on the
Yeah.
sex. Like, have a kid. Like, you have a kid. Like, let's have a drink.
Congrats on the sex. Me and
What
Talia.
do you think a baby shower is?
Well, like, you can't do it twice, right? I mean, like, I already had a diaper party. Like, can you do 2? Is that a thing?
If you want to.
Me and Talia will dress up in full like pink and blue outfits and fight each other, and whichever one of us wins, that's how you know what your gender reveal is.
I really like that. Nick, you know what I don't like? Apparently,
I call the boy.
women do this thing. So they have the baby shower, and on the second one, they call it a sprinkle. I don't like that at all. It's like Jayson Tatum celebrating. I cringe at that. I don't like that.
Wait, it's a baby shower and it's a baby sprinkle?
Yes. Doesn't it just make you just like your skin crawl? Oh God, I just fucking hate that.
Oh, like sprinkle.
doesn't sound
like
right.
It's not a full rain shower. It's
Like,
it's
come
a,
to my
like,
sprinkle. No, I'm not going. I'm
no.
not going. Yeah, I don't think that's a guy thing either. I think this is what a weird. I understand shower sprinkle, that's cute, but like I just think
Yeah,
it's.
so you have a diaper party for the first one, and the second one you just get some like ass powder or something like that. Like you just get some.
Ass powder party.
Yeah. What's like the light version?
Is that for me when I
of,
get swamp ass? That could. I mean, you just have that anytime.
It could be multi-purpose.
You guys get involved.
Just
At
saying,
TJ Weber show. What do you got?
I was just gonna say, if you have any good dad stories, this is.
Well, I don't know if I might cut this entire. Okay, we have to make another segue because if I'm not putting this in, the segue makes no sense.
True.
Like how about like you just say, okay, you go ahead and say, TJ, how's dad life or something, just in case I got.
TJ, how's dad life?
Well, hold on. Go ahead. 3, 2, 1.
TJ, how's dad life?
It's fantastic, Nick. It's fantastic. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe we've been parents for 9 months. It's a blur, and everybody's like, "Oh, sick, you had a kid, cool." No one does that, but like, it's neat because it just little things like them crawling or saying "dada" a lot. That's pretty neat. And then, I mean, Nick, I watched something on YouTube called Dancing Fruits. It's a bunch of fruit dancing with crazy cartoon. We got like nice raspberries, strawberries, a little broccoli in there for vegetarians too.
When do you start Sons of Anarchy?
What? Oh, yeah. That's basically the progression. You go Dancing Fruits and then Sons of Anarchy, then Breaking Bad, I think. So soon. I think soon is. I will say I've tried to have SpongeBob going on, because like that was my childhood.
Yeah. Have you watched any of what are the popular children's cartoons nowadays?
See, we got a Bluey, we got a Baby Shark, I think is a thing. We got the Dancing Fruits.
Paw Patrol yet?
No Paw Patrol. No, I don't have.
Have you seen Inside Out 2 yet? That's very popular right now.
No,
Inside Out 2.
That'd be a movie. No, I haven't seen that one yet. I will say I think these shows, I'm guessing, I haven't seen them yet. Like, obviously, she hasn't started watching those shows yet, but I don't think they're going to get as stupid as Teletubbies. That was just fire. Were you a Teletubbies? Nick, you're a Teletubbies kid for sure.
I was not a Teletubby kid. My brother was a Teletubbies kid.
You're a big Tinky Winky guy, were you?
Tinky Winky.
I can't.
Dipsy, la la,
God.
po. Or you had the X-rated version.
What?
Tinkle Winkle, Tipsy, Tatas, ho.
This is. I mean, I could have gone my whole life without Nick singing anything about Teletubbies. That was fucking brutal.
Did you know the baby of the baby face, and the son from Teletubbies just like turned 21?
Yeah.
Like recently.
Yeah, I was Barney kid.
So
I think Barney kids were like kind of like the talented of the bunch, and had bright futures. And then Teletubbies kids are like, I mean, like, you're just kind of stupid. No offense, there might be a CEO out there that watches Teletubbies, but name one. I got nothing. Name
Rugrats was the best.
Rugrats was fantastic. And you got to like kind of, I guess understand where the milestone shows are, because like you got the younger, like really young kid shows, like Barney was in that category, Teletubbies in that category. Then a step up would be like, what did you just say?
Cartoons.
Well,
Rugrats.
Rugrats would be a little bit older.
Nickelodeon.
Then you got like Rocket Power and like SpongeBob and those types. So it's like 3 different levels, I feel like,
Say what you will about Rugrats, but Chucky was a bitch. That kid was a fucking bitch.
But
Did either of you ever watch Dragon Tales?
Dragon Tail? No, I never watched
Dragon Tales. Yeah,
Jesus,
We're not doing this. We're not. You're not just. This is just the weirdest thing. You singing these
I watched
fucking
all
songs.
Those. My little brother watched all that shit, so I had to listen to it.
Yeah.
I guess that's where it's nice being the youngest, is that I never had to go through that. So like, as I kind of went like past Rugrats into Sports Center and stuff, like it was just on. Like I never had to go through any of that.
It goes Teletubbies, Rugrats, Sports Center. That's the.
I also had an interesting progression. I think I had Barney, SpongeBob, Baseball Tonight. Like I think that's what mine was, and I'm not shitting you.
Barney, SpongeBob.
Like I would watch Web Gems when I was like 6. It was fantastic. That's what I did.
I don't know what I watched when I was a little kid, but it was definitely Rocket Power, and then in the Sports Center. There was definitely, because we would fight over the TV. Before we went to school, my sister always wanted to put on Disney Channel. My brother always wanted to put on Pokemon. And I wanted to put on Sports Center.
And Rocket Power. Rocket Power is fantastic. I mean, those.
Yeah, Rocket Power or Sports Center in the morning.
All those kids could have gone pro in something, but they always played like different sports. Hockey's like the only mainstream sport they play. They like were skateboarders. They were rollerbladers. They surfed.
No, they lived in Hawaii.
Yeah. By the way, that setup of that town. You got Raymundo's Snack Shack, or whatever you call it. You got the ocean right there, and then a skate park across the street, and then it was just. And they had an amusement park right there on the boardwalk. I mean, what a setup that little spot was.
How do you guys remember all
Hawaii
this?
Or was it Hawaii or was it California?
Tally, this is all my brain brings in is old TV shows and movies.
It was probably California. It was probably Santa Monica. Probably where they lived.
Sure. I think it was a fake place, but I think it was like Rocket,
I couldn't
California.
have told you any of that.
Really? From Rocket Power?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Rocket Power, but I don't remember any of that stuff from it.
Basically Santa Monica, Ocean Shores, Southern California.
Yeah. Come on, Tally. You didn't know that? What the fuck?
No.
You can go to tjwebershow.com, leave a voicemail, and you can record one for us on the show and let us know your favorite TV shows in the past. Yeah, boys, sports-wise, like, again, I watch SportsCenter a lot. We were lucky because we grew up, when we were, I don't know, ages 7 to, like, 15. Maybe I'm off on that, close to that, where we had Stuart Scott, Scott Van Pelt, Neil Everett, Steve Levy. Who am I missing?
John Anderson,
Butchergross, Stan Verrett, Berman, Kuiper. Well, Kuiper didn't really count in that. He's just always a draft guy. But like there was like we grew up in the heyday of like SportsCenter, and then Baseball Tonight was fucking amazing. That show I watched. That's why
Ravage, Tim Kurkjian.
I watch. I don't know if you guys watch the Daily or the Dozen on Barstool, their trivia competition. Fucking love that show. I highly recommend. Very good show. And they have a lot of MLB questions, and I just I'll sit there with my wife and watch it, and I'll pull these MLB players out of my ass. And she's like, "How the fuck do you know that?" And I'm like, "I just
Mark
Web Gems."
Grudzielanek.
Yeah.
Jason Bay.
That's a name.
Nate McLeod.
Yeah. Nate McLeod hurt me when we played random roster game, and I wasn't able to get Nate McLeod. That's the one that hurt me. I thought I'd do well on that. Did not. Yeah, I don't know. I think baseball, if I had to have a trivia game from 2000s to 2000 and to now, I think baseball would probably be my number one category, and then I guess you'd go, I don't know, Nick, football? What do you think? NFL?
Football for sure, yeah. MLB number 1, NFL number 2, and then probably NHL and NBA.
Yeah.
Tied for probably NBA then NHL, honestly.
I think Tolly and I would do pretty good with MLB back and forth. He knows his shit. He's a very good baseball guy. I mean, Yankees don't even worry about it. But let's say you take Cardinals and Yankees out of it for us too. I think you and I would be pretty even, Tolly. I'm more if you give me what player went from this team to this team and hit this many homers, even a middle tier guy, I probably could get it. I'm going to steal 2 questions real quick from the dozen because we just watched it today. And I'm curious to see how you guys do. You ready? So the question was, what player from 2000 to 2005, I believe, in the NL Central went to the Giants and won 4 Gold Gloves in that span?
Won 4 Gold Gloves.
I think in those 5 years.
NL Central.
4 Gold Gloves, and he went to the Giants after playing for an NL Central team.
What was the years on it?
I think it was like 2000, like 2000, let's say 7, or 2006, 5, something like that.
So before their World Series teams.
Way before. Oh, you mean the Cardinals? Yeah, before 06.
I don't know if I'll get it. Dude, if you can maybe give me the team that he played for.
Said NL Central. That's why it's hard. NL Central.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. It won 4 Gold Gloves. It's got to be somebody that's like decent.
Yes, Nick.
I don't know. I never watched the NL Central in the early 2000s. So
It's not a Cubs. It's not a Cubs player. It has to be somebody either on the Pirates or on the. Or no, maybe it's a Brewer.
Thank you, Nick.
I don't know. Who is it?
It's Mike Matheny, former Cardinal Mike Matheny, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
I did not know. It was a guess because I knew he went to the Giants, but I had no idea he won 4 Gold Gloves. That was wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. I didn't know he
thought
played for the Giants either, but 4 Gold Gloves for him is crazy.
My first thought was Jayson Kendall because I knew he went somewhere else after the Pirates, but I was wrong. And the next question they asked on the show was, what player went from the NL Central to the Oakland Athletics? That was Jayson Kendall. So I was like, huh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, fun little trivia stuff. So
Interesting.
yeah.
How about that?
Good stuff. Yeah, Nick, by the way, I love this drop. I took from your newscast that we did last episode where you broke down our great game tape, and it's just one of your news anchors.
Thank you, Nick.
So anytime we get a good take from it, thank you, Nick. Yeah.
Thanks, Landon.
Gotta love it. Thank you, Lando. What else is going on in your boys' lives, man? It's been we only done a show once a month. Been just busy with other things.
Really.
Have you guys played pickleball and gotten on that craze at all?
Not yet.
Yeah, I played today. I've been just batting it around, not playing in a league or anything. Just batting it around with some friends in the neighborhood. Just
Don't say batting it around.
And just batting it around. Just playing a little leisurely pickleball in the afternoon. It's getting pretty hot down here though, so
Yeah.
it's we don't have too much longer of that before it gets scorching hot. It's getting pretty humid and hot down here right now.
I
But
imagine
other
Nick
than that,
like setting
You
up
gotta
like John.
change to the early morning, Nick. That's what our group did. It's like 7:45, 8 a.m. Great time.
that's what I'm getting ready for work, so I can't get out there that early. I don't wake up till about 7:30, so I don't want to get up any earlier than I need to go out and play some pickleball.
Nick,
That is probably the right move.
I imagine you out there like looking like John McEnroe, where you got the headband, you got the high white socks, and like the short Reebok shorts and all that, and like you just like really give it all you got.
Yeah, just get into it. I mean, I need a team or a partner to go crush some leagues. Because otherwise, right now it's just me and a couple other people, and we pretty much dick around.
Well, why can't you go on the dating apps, get a nice gal out there, and just become a little couple pickleball lovers?
That'd be nice. It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah.
That would be easy though.
I bet you could get a nice gal on Tinder or whatever the fuck they're called now, and you could say, hey, like let's go play a little pickleball. And she might like think you're a pervert or something, but they'd be like, okay, it's the game. And then you explain the game. And then you go play and you show your skills and you're like, look at me. And then like she's like, wow.
I just need to get a league. I need to get into a league. That's what I need to do.
Yeah. I'd be down to play. Unfortunately, we're in different states, but I'm gonna get into pickleball. I gotta find
it's all the craze.
It is a good craze. Yeah.
It's so much fun, TJ. Great exercise.
And I don't mean to like say this because I'm usually very humble, as you guys know on the show. I think I would fucking rule in pickleball. Like I really do.
Sure.
I mean, Nick, you've seen the athleticism that I have, and I think, it's one of those things where Webbers aren't the best athletes. Like we're good athletes, but give me a bar game, and I would call pickleball close to a bar-ish game. Like it's like a badminton. I'm pretty good at badminton. Like I could rip some pickleball.
I would say.
Well, yes, it is not darts or pool, but it's like right above it where it's like it's not fully tennis
There's a
or
little
anything.
bit of running involved, and you're not very good at that.
I am good at that. It's like 3 feet to the right or left. I can handle that. You know.
Ooh. TJ, I think you need to come over to these LU courts anytime you want. I'll take you on. We'll film it for some content.
Can you play pickleball 1-on-1? Is that a thing? Like, do people do that?
Yeah.
Is that right?
It's called singles.
Okay, singles. Wow. Neat. There you go, Nick. That's even a better
we can
pickup
get
line.
some
Like,
people. We can play doubles if you want.
Hey, baby, we can start playing singles, then we can play doubles. You know, that's a nice little pickup line for you.
Wow. Hey,
What a
TJ, do you know
pickup line.
Do you know what the kitchen is?
Yeah, you got to hit it in the kitchen. Sure. Then you go grab a nice Sammy. That's what you do. Get in there.
Gotta stay out of the kitchen.
Yeah. Well, you got to hit it you got to stay out of the kitchen, do you? I thought you had to hit it in the
Gotta
kitchen.
stay out of the kitchen.
Okay.
You can let it drop if you can stay in the kitchen. You gotta let it drop. You can't hit it on the
One
floor
bounce,
if you
I'm
can't stand in
guessing.
the kitchen.
One bounce. Like what is like a try hard look like in pickleball? Like, I mean, are we diving on the ground like full on like asshole?
I mean, not usually. Sometimes the courts are concrete or hard material.
Are you trying to win, or are you just gonna be a bitch? Like, scrape a little knee. Let's get a point.
I mean,
I think the bigger hardo thing is if you lose the point, pick up the ball and just smash it or throw it as far as you can away from the other person.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I honestly,
I'm still learning the rules, so I don't know all the rules yet. I'm still learning.
This might shock you. I really want to like get in a league that like gambles on it and like win. Like, instead of betting my golf game, I want to bet my pickleball game, and I've never even played.
That's pure degeneracy right there.
I think I would like. It could be like a second job. Like let's go. Let's play a little pickleball.
I got the spot for you to hang out at where you could set some lines and you can just sit there and gamble all day.
That's a good idea. Honestly, like, I know there's a professional pickleball league, which is wild, but like I think we could like
Ben Johns.
I don't want to bet on like those guys. I want to bet on like the 60-year-old people that like play like recreationally. Like, imagine the content we could have.
You want to bet on Jimmy and Gail?
Yes, I want to bet on Jimmy and Gail. And not only that, Nick, I want to start a league where we can like stream this and do play-by-play and say, look, we'll give you a little coin if we get this sponsored, but we want Jimmy and Gail weekly, and I want them full out like diving on the ground like this. I let me tell you something. I have heard more people that like I've met before that just aren't athletic people that play pickleball, and I've never seen them play, but I could imagine it's a spectacle.
I got to tell you about this. I got to tell you about this Jimmy fellow. He actually joined one day. There was only 3 of us. He came in, was our 4th. I score a point on this guy. He's, again, 65-year-old man, the slip-on knee brace.
Oh, yeah.
He looks at me. He goes, all right, it's blood and guts. The fuck does that mean? This man
Jimmy
smashed that ball so hard at me. I was like, oh, shit. Okay,
we're in for
it.
Jimmy just got his morning coffee, and he's fucking ready to rock. He read the newspaper, took the readers off. Well, let's go, motherfucker. Let's play some pickleball. I love it. Putting a knee brace on. God, that just screams the Brews on the Balcony Pickleball League. Knee braces and the whole thing. I want it all. Pulled hammies. Fucking, oh my God, this is great. This is such a good idea. I would love to do that.
My hammies currently pulled.
Is it really? From pickleball?
Yeah, from playing. Yeah.
I almost snapped my leg in half the second time I played.
Jesus,
a little bit of a downgrade on the back of the
pickleball
court.
Boys.
I went from up here to down here without really, and my knee just snapped backwards, and I definitely thought I broke my leg.
My brother popped his Achilles 3 weeks ago playing pickleball.
Let's take it easy on a pickleball.
Yeah.
You run like 2 steps. Jesus. I'm worried about Jimmy and Gail, and you two are out here breaking legs and shit. What are we doing?
I mean,
30 years old is the new 60, apparently. What the fuck?
Going on 60. Back.
Jesus. Yeah. Tolly, how have you enjoyed being the only one in your 20s on this program? Are you still feeling like a young chap?
Some days, other days not.
What's your like old man thing now? Like you wake up and like crank your neck or something, or you get up and you go, oh, because I do that every time I get up now.
Oh, my knees and shoulders have cracked for as long as I can remember. It's just it is a thing. It happens.
Yeah.
I think it's more of like, you drink 2 beers and wake up with a headache, and it's like, man, I wasn't even drunk. Like, what the heck?
Yeah,
Yep, that
I'm just
definitely
dehydrated.
happens.
This is bullshit. It's all going to hell. That's what
Yeah.
I say. Nick, do your balls hit the water yet when you sit on the toilet?
Not yet, thankfully.
Yeah, me neither. I was just curious. You seem like a droopy bald gentleman.
Stop.
Just a statement. Yeah, the oldest thing I do, I don't know what happens. I think you hit 30 and you just start going, ugh, every time I get up and down. And it's not even like on purpose. I just do it. I don't
Do
know
either
why.
of you have a gray hair yet?
Not that I've seen.
Oh, Nick, you got that?
I got
You got the
most
one
of
off your shaft
still-
today?
Stop.
You become a prude all of a sudden. What happened?
Well, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Can't handle the smoke, man. He's lost his fastball. Wait.
I know.
I can play a few things here if you want to. I mean, what happened? To
He
that?
came in here looking like he's an MLB player, and now he can't talk about anything.
I know. I don't know what happened all of a sudden. Like, it's crazy.
It's going to be an absolute fuck fest over there.
Yeah. Man, I don't know what happened to this show.
Absolute fuckfest.
The guy
Well,
turns
I will
30
say,
and all of a sudden
I
he's
do
like
have
going to
some
Bible
gray hairs.
study.
I've had them for a while. It's not a great feeling.
Yeah, I haven't had a nice gray hair yet. But I don't know. I wonder if it's because I'm a blonde. I mean, maybe I don't get gray hairs that quick.
That
Could be.
that's it.
I think that's it. I mean, I'll be honest, I think I age like a fine wine. I think I look this like the face with the nice fade haircut top and the fucking beard. Nick, I look pretty damn good from the neck up. Got a little bit of work to do down below. The Johnson's doing fine, but the rest of it, little flab here and there, got to get rid of that. But we're getting there,
Hey, can't be as good looking as me, TJ. That's all you need.
I mean,
I just need a haircut. I got the hairs, the receding hairline here a little
Yikes.
bit, but
Yeah, you don't have the gray hair. You're just losing all your hair.
yeah, just
Oh,
losing,
Nick.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
no.
losing the hair.
That's crazy.
You want to bang one out real quick?
Sure.
It's a little flat on top, but
Oh, man.
you know.
You want to talk
gotta-
hairlines? Let's talk hairlines on the show. Mine's doing okay.
Yeah, you got.
I hide it well. It's receding, but I hide it well. Tolly?
Yeah, that's her when mine's.
Tolly's
Mine's
doing
not
okay.
terrible.
Yeah, but Nick's is good lord.
Mine looks terrible because I was really sweaty earlier today and then got in the pool, but
Man.
Yeah, it's just mine just goes. Might be time for some hymns.
Nick is just a big fat head that's just roaming around the West Coast now.
Yeah, that's not West Coast. You're back to the that's Caller Joe, by the way.
Back to the Midwest.
You're back in the
South.
Midwest. Yeah. Oh man. Good stuff. Yeah, it's getting old sucks, gentlemen. It does. I don't know what else. I mean, I feel pretty young and feel pretty good overall still, but look, got a little acid reflex. That's tough.
you carry a bottle of Tums around with you?
Motherfucker, I got Tums and I got acid reducer pills. Don't worry about it. You kidding me?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't fuck around when I talk about acid reducers.
Jeez.
I go
don't
on-
have any of that.
I go on
That's
trips. My
all
wife goes,
don't
"You got your
either.
acid reducers, aren't you?" I go, "Sure do."
My insides are great.
You have that moment where you just go, God, what is that? It's like gas buildup or something. It's tough. It's just you eat a chili dog now, and you're like, you think you're gonna explode or something. It's crazy.
I mean, this is the content people really want to hear.
Well, I think it is too. I think it's been a fantastic show. I think I've gotten my fastball back once again. You know what I mean? I really do.
Eh.
That's fair.
Do you let your dog lick peanut butter off your balls?
God, I forgot how many good drops there are. It's fantastic. All right,
I have a lot.
I say to wrap this up, we play a little game of
Let's do it.
who guessed that drop. I think the people would love to play guess that drop. So let me see if I can find a couple good ones here. Nick, give a little shout out for the TJWeberShow.com while I load some up here.
If you're tuning in to the TJWeberShow.com, welcome. You can listen to us on Apple, on Spotify, and I think you can even watch the episodes on YouTube at TJWeberShow.com. You can also listen to From the 50 Show.com. From the 50 during the football season. Are you a fantasy football fan or an NFL sports bettor? Well, tune in to the Fantasy Football /NFL Show on Sundays featuring Big Webb, TJ Weber, Zach Sook, and Nick Yale. And sometimes, well, if the NCAA allows, Nick Tolley. If he can't say anything, he pleads the fifth, but we wish he was on the show too. But the NCAA is a bunch of bitches.
I like that. That was a good read. I didn't hear one word you said. I was loading up drops, but it was a hell of a read.
Great read.
Hell of a read. Okay, let's play to 5 here. Let's play to 5 here. Guess who said that drop? I think I'll have you two do it. I know some of these, so I'm going to go ahead and just be the mediator here. We're going to start with Dick Sunburn. Dick Sunburn. Nick, who said Dick Sunburn?
Dick Sunburn. I mean, the safe answer is always me. I'm gonna go me.
Okay, Tolly.
Yeah, I'm also going Nick. That sounds like something that happened in Reno, to be honest.
Could have happened. Let's see.
Aside from getting your
Reno
dick
just seems like
sunburnt,
that place.
That's a Nick Yale special.
aside from getting your dick sunburnt,
There we go. 1-1, boys. 1-1. Pretty easy.
Who
Though.
got their dick sunburned? It wasn't me. That would be tough.
I think you were
Can you
talking
get your
about
dick
like
sunburned?
I think we were talking about nude beaches, and we said what's the downside, and we said getting your dick sunburned. I think that could have been the thing.
Imagine having a sunburned dick. That would suck.
That'd be brutal. Yeah, I mean,
That'd
it
be
just.
awful.
Let's see. Do you have a 4-year podcast? Who said that?
Sounds like
TJ.
you.
Do you have a 4-year podcast? Nick says me. Tolly, you say me?
That's you. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Do you have a 4-year podcast? Didn't think so, bitch. There you go. That was me.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now it's a 6-year podcast
Now it is a 6-year
With the-
podcast. We do the carryover, even though we missed a year and a half.
with a year in between.
Yes,
So there you go. A 6-year podcast with a 1.5 break.
I agree.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
what
Nick.
you just say now. You say, do you have a 6-year podcast with a 1.5 break?
Didn't think so, bitch. Let's see. Favorite male stripper. Favorite male stripper. Nick?
I'm gonna go me.
Okay.
I'm going to go TJ.
All right, we got a little difference here. So Tolly is going to go me. Nick's going Nick. And let's see what it is.
who's your favorite male stripper?
It's Nick again. Nick again.
I
tell
thought
you what,
were asking him.
this game's too much fun. I have a lot of drops. Let's go ahead and just call the ties a tie, even if you guys both think it. You know, so Nick's up 1-0.
Oh, so I'm up 1-0.
1-0. We got a lot of drops here. Let's see. Dildo during a football game. Dildo during a football game. Tolly?
I'm going Nick.
Nick?
Pretty sure it was me. I think that was me talking about the game. I remember that one.
Okay, we're going with the even split here. Let's see.
There's been a dildo during a football game.
Tolly!
Oh,
I really
Talking
didn't
about
know
the
that.
dildo.
wow.
I didn't even know that one. Wow. That was a good one. How long a lick we talking, guy? How long a lick we talking, guy?
Ooh. I'm going to go TJ.
Tolly?
I'll go Nick.
All right, here we go. How long a lick we talking, guy? That'd be me.
Yes, let's go.
Very nice. Very nice. 2-0 in favor of Nick
You
Yale.
say guy a lot more than I do.
I do say the word guy a lot. Yeah. Let's see what we got. I am a meat lover. Nick?
Me.
Tolly?
I'm going TJ.
All right, let's see.
I am a meat lover.
Of course, that's Nick. Of course.
Yep. I was talking about the Quiznos. So
3-0. 3-0 in favor of Nick Yale.
it's a little unfair if I know my own.
I know it is.
I guess
it is
Tolly
tough.
could have got his own too, and he missed out. Yeah.
I'm going to try to get a little bit tougher here. Let's see.
I'm surprised we haven't run into a Zook one yet.
Yeah, or Big Web.
We got to get some new ones here. That's the hard part. Is we got ones that we've had for a while, but a lot of them are good because I forgot about them. Nick, you could shove that finger right up your ass. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm gonna go TJ.
Okay, Tolly.
I'll go Big Web. I hope he is angry at you for something on the football show.
Maybe.
All right, let's see.
Well, Nick, you can shove that finger right up your ass.
Oh, Joe. Classic.
Caller Joe.
Classic Caller Joe.
I'm
Classic
surprised
Caller
nobody
Joe.
got that one. We used to play that one a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have 3-0. Let's see. Tannehill ass clapping in Tennessee. Tannehill ass clapping in Tennessee. Tolly?
I'll go Zook.
Nick?
That's who I was thinking of too. I'm also going Zook.
You
That
guys
was
are-
gonna be my guess. But
No one's taking a shot. We're going to play this forever. Here we go.
Ryan Tannehill, since he's ass clapping in Tennessee.
I mean, it's the right answer. I can't be mad, but like it's the
no,
right
you can't be
answer.
mad at that one. That was immediately. It sounded like a Zookism.
Everybody knows this one, but I just for the clips.
I was just getting drilled for about 2 hours.
It's just one of the best. God, that's good. Let's see. I think a lot of these people will know. I forgot that you're an idiot. Nick?
Forgot that you're an idiot.
I forgot that you're an idiot.
I'm gonna go TJ.
Tolly?
I'm gonna say Nick.
See?
I forgot that you're an idiot.
Big Web.
Big Web had that one.
I was thinking Nick might have said that during Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Oh, it's just the best. Some of these are so funny because I just forgot.
Forgot that you're an idiot.
Oh, so good. Some of D's nuts. Nick?
I'm gonna go TJ.
Tolly?
I'm gonna say Zook.
All right. Some of D's nuts. There you go. Nick up 4-0. About to put this one away. The sweep.
I was gonna say I don't say these. I'd never say that, so I knew it wasn't me.
Can Nick win it right here? Cry about it, losers. Cry about it, losers. Tolly?
I'll say Nick.
Nick?
I'm gonna go for the sweep here.
Oh boy.
Ooh. I don't want to say TJ. I'm gonna go Big Web. Just taking a chance here.
Tolly says Nick. Nick says Big Web. Let's hear it. Cry about it, losers. That'd be me.
Damn. Almost.
All right. 4-0. Tolly's still not on the board.
TJ would have been the safe bet there, but I wanted to keep it going.
You have two choices here.
What?
You have
That's
two choices
it.
here.
You have two choices here.
You have two choices here. And then the choices are listed, but it's too long to put as a drop, so I just put two choices.
I'm gonna go TJ. I'm gonna go TJ.
I'll
Tolly?
say Nick.
Let's hear it.
Hey, there's two choices here. Either I can tickle you, or you let me drink a beer out of your shoe.
Hell yeah. Tolly.
I have no idea what that was from, but I love
That was a great one to win on. To say Tolly.
it. Let's see. I have a boner. Nick?
Oh, that's a good one.
It is a good one. This is one of my favorite drops.
I think it's Zook.
Okay, Tolly?
I'm pretty sure it's Zook.
Zook? Let's hear it.
I have a boner.
Yeah. Oh, it's Tolly. Wow.
I have a boner.
So great.
I thought it was Zook when he's on the toilet at the.
Yeah, me too.
His cadence is just he's so happy. I have a boner.
I have a boner.
I have a boner. That's great. I can't believe Tolly didn't get that one. I was like, oh, that's the best. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. All right. Let's. Oh, I fucked that one up. Hold on. Zook has nice.
TJ.
Zook has nice feet. Zook has nice feet. Zook
My guess?
has nice feet.
I'm gonna go Big
I'm
Web.
gonna go.
Big Web from Tolly. Nick.
I'm in between. Zook is nice. I'm in between Tolly and TJ. I'm gonna go TJ.
For the win, let's hear it. Zook has nice feet. There he is. Nick Yale victorious. Here on Guess Who Said That Drop. All right, guys, that'll do it for this episode of Brews on the Balcony. Again, part of the TJ Weber Show podcast. Any last-minute thoughts, gentlemen? Tolly, Nick?
No last minute thoughts other than that TJ is in fact a bitch.
God bless. Tolly?
TJ, I'll see you on the pickleball courts.
All right. We'll see you out there. For the great Nick Tolly, for Nick Yale, for my Aunt Kay, I'm TJ Weber saying so long. We'll see you next time on the TJ Weber Show podcast.